All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rick Tillis for CampusNation.com. We are here at East Clinton for a game between the Falcons of Clinton-Massie and the Astros of East Clinton. This will be the last SCOL game for both teams, and we're just happy to be here. Jim Marsh, the athletic director, Scott Strieber, the head coach here. We've got A.J. Ganger and Charlie Hargrave going to be doing the color and the play-by-play. And so I'm going to turn it over to our broadcast crew. You guys take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, A.J. Ganger here. Tonight we got a matchup between 6 and 14 East Clinton and 7 and 13 Clinton-Massie. East Clinton is on a 9-game losing streak going into this ball game tonight, Charlie. But good news is their JV and their freshman teams have both won their first 2 games. The freshmen beat Massey 53-37, and we just saw a very, very good JV game as the East Clinton Astros won that one 60-57 by 3 points. That one came down all the way to the wire, and East Clinton had to come back to pull that win off.
Well, you can throw the record books out on this because these two teams just don't like each other. I mean, it's been that way. I graduated East Clinton in 1982, and I tell you what, it was not friendly then, and it's not going to be friendly tonight, as you saw in the reserve game. I mean, East Clinton will do everything they can to get that win tonight, and it's going to be a tight game, I think. And I think East Clinton playing at home will help. And, I know they just got, beat by Wilmington pretty handily, but, they did score 51 on Wilmington.
Right, they scored 50 on them the first time they played here.
Did they? Okay. So Wilmington's, obviously the class. They're playing at Chillicothe tonight. They already have the league title wrapped up. So this is just to say you beat Massey. Massey's football team's been so good. And anytime you beat Massey, it's a good day if you're Astro.
I mean, what a way to end the SCOL season as well as they're playing rival Clinton-Massie. It's, rivalry game here, big atmosphere, a lot of people showing up here in the arena this evening. We got Charlie, former mayor of Sabina, in the house. Everyone knows who you are here at East Clinton.
A lot of them do. A lot of them like that, a lot of them don't.
Right.
I'll tell you, I think the SCOL does this on purpose. It's kind of like rivalry, Friday night, because my McLean Tigers are playing over at Hillsborough tonight, and they're bitter rivals. I'm sure probably Courthouse and Trace are probably playing against each other tonight, since Chillicothe and Wilmington are together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have some big news on CampusNation.com that we have just posted on our website. We have new calendar events on our website. We will be following Southwest Sectional and District Wrestling all the way through the state tournament. That's Division III. We'll be following the Covington Buccaneers, as well as teams like Mechanicsburg, Dayton Christian, Versailles. We'll be following all those teams. You can look at our calendar. Sectionals will take place at Sidney Lehman High School February 27th and 28th. Districts will take place at Hobart Arena in Troy on March the 6th and 7th, and the state tournament will be held at the Jerome Schottenstein Center at Value City Arena on March 12th through the 14th. We will be there doing all those broadcasts following the Division III wrestlers as they go through on their road to the state tournament. We'll be following that starting February 27th over at Sidney Lehman High School. We've also added a Covington Buccaneer channel to our website as well. So go on there, check out all the wrestling action that we have done so far, including Wednesday night when we had Bellbrook and Blanchester in town for a tri-meet against the Wilmington Hurricane. Blanchester took home the nod. They won both dual meets against Wilmington and Bellbrook. Wilmington split dual meets. Bellbrook lost both of their dual meets. But we got to see some very quality wrestlers, some quality kids going to the wrestle in the Division I level next season. Wrestlers like Cameron Kelly going to OU next year. Wrestlers like Ben Schramm, who's going to Old Dominion next year. So we got to see all that stuff. You're going to be seeing a lot more kids who will be going to the Division I level and wrestling at the sectional and the district and at the state tournament. We got a wrestler on the Covington Buccaneer team this season going for his 3rd state title as a senior. So we'll be glad to follow him all the way through sectionals to state. And he'll be wrestling at Kent State next year.
Wow. I tell you, our audience tonight, being probably the majority of it's going to be here local, but that doesn't mean you don't know people who live up in that area. And, some of the local wrestlers up here may get to that place where we're covering them also, even though we're starting up there. So, keep in tune, tell your friends and neighbors about us, and enjoy this, because this is a pretty unique way of broadcasting games and wrestling matches. And this is just the beginning, folks. I mean, there's other stuff out there on the horizon that
baseball, track and field, softball, some lacrosse we're going to throw in, maybe some tennis. Yeah. Rick was talking to me about doing some tennis matches here in the spring, so.
Well, that would be interesting.
And don't forget, we're also following the third-ranked team in the state right now, the Wilmington Hurricanes, who are 20-1, looking for their 21st win of the season tonight against Chillicothe. We'll be following them through the state tournament as well as doing wrestling at the same time. So be on Campus Nation. Check out our calendar on the right side if you're looking on your laptop. If you're on your cellular device, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. Check out our entire calendar of events coming up. And, just keep an eye out, because we're adding new things every single day, including this game that we added on Tuesday night when East Clinton was at Wilmington. We also added the final regular season matchup tomorrow night for East Clinton on senior night, as they will be taking on Paint Valley. So we also have that game coming your way tomorrow night. Same time, same place, 7:15 on campusnation.com.
Check it out. I tell you, I guess I don't know the facts on Paint Valley, but they're supposed to be pretty good. Is that right this year?
Yeah, I think according to Max Preps, they're 11-7 at the moment. I think they play in a very tough league. I don't exactly know where Paint Valley is located.
Paint Valley is
in the state of Ohio.
Bainbridge. It is pretty much halfway in between Chillicothe and Hillsborough off 28.
So it's not very far away from here.
Something down there. They've got a really neat golf course down there. It's built on the side of a hill. It's called Valley Vista. And years ago, let's see, who was it? Ted Kluszewski. Remember Ted Kluszewski? He used to play for Cincinnati Reds years and years ago. He used to run a baseball camp in Bainbridge, right up there. Bainbridge is also famous for the Fall Festival of Leaves Parade. They get 100,000 people there probably for that thing over the 3 days. Not the parade, but the whole festival. So it's a pretty neat deal. Looks like we have some local refs out there tonight. I know one of them. It's kind of interesting because Jerry Savage is one of the refs for the varsity game.
JV game.
Huh?
JV game, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
Jerry Savage is getting ready to do this game. And his son, Caleb, just did the JV game. So it's kind of neat, father and son refereeing tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about 10 minutes, 50 seconds away from getting underway here at East Clinton Gym as the Astros getting ready to take on their bitter rival in the Clinton-Massie Falcons this evening. Charlie, you're a graduate of East Clinton High School. Tell me what this rivalry means to you as an East Clinton graduate.
Well, I mean, you always want to be Massey. I mean, that's the rival. We always had to cheer during the week. The principals get mad at us. What's the word? Kill the bird, baby. Kill the bird. And they didn't like it. But that's all right. They still, I'm sure, are saying it today. I tell you one thing, though, I got to give a little props to Massey. They didn't do it tonight. Years ago, it was so cool because Massey, and I don't know who else remember this out here, they used to have like the old ABA-style basketballs, the red, white, and blue ones like the Globetrotters used. And they would come out and do their warm-ups and their sweats and everything with the old red, white, and blue basketballs. And it was pretty neat. They had some good players from the past. Now, the one just comes to mind right off hands, Dean Beckett. When I was going to school, Dean was a real good player for Massey. We've had a lot of good players. Mike Miller, the announcer here at East Clinton, was real good. Back in my day, Brad Barber. There's been a lot of them. There's Snows, there's Cluxtons. So it's going to be fun because you still got Snow and the Floyds playing now. The Floyd's dad was a good ball player here at EC, and so was the Snow boy's dad and grandfather. I think he went to Sabina though. Then Phil Snow, he's here tonight in the house, and Phil, he's from Sabina, played at Miami University. Now, I don't know if Bobby Hooper's here or not. I don't know if he still follows the basketball or not in the area. He may not even be in the area anymore. I'm not sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we also not only have East Clinton basketball tomorrow, we have a doubleheader for you kicking it off at 2:45 over at Fred Risk Arena at Herman Court. The Lady Quakers are at home taking on the Yellow Jackets of Baldwin Wallace tomorrow afternoon. So we also have that game for you on campusnation.com with the audio. You can check out the video live on wilmingtonquakers.com, as that will have that game. And then we'll travel back over here to East Clinton and get you ready for the Paint Valley East Clinton basketball game. That'll be happening at 7:15, just like the game tonight. We'll be kicking off here in about 8.5 minutes.
One neat way to view these games, too, is you can go to the games at Wilmington College for free.
Yeah, you can.
You can take your device and actually, listen to the audio, the play-by-play and everything as you're watching the game in the stands, which is pretty neat. So referees are signing the book here. We got about 8 minutes to go. The pep band's been playing. Looks like they're taking a little break right at the moment. The house was pretty full tonight. Of course, it always is when you got Clinton-Massie and East Clinton. I don't see too many open seats anywhere, and that's the way it should be for these cross county rivals.
It was just Tuesday night where we saw East Clinton take on Wilmington, and they lost 118-51 in that ball game. Wilmington's last home game. Wilmington wrapped up the SCOL title that night. But I will tell you this: East Clinton, they never gave up throughout that entire game. And do you think that they giving up 118 points is going to bring their morale down, or just make them more hungry to beat Massey here tonight?
I don't think it's going to have a difference either way, because they know Wilmington's tough, and they know Wilmington could have scored 100 or more several games this year, and the coach just didn't do it. Some people thought that Wilmington really ran up the score, but it was senior night. They're just trying to let their seniors do everything they can.
There were 2 seniors on the court there in the last fourth quarter. Everybody else was a JV team member, so, I mean, you really can't sit there and say they're running up the score. Granted,
right.
Javen Cumberland broke the school record for points in a game with 47 and 11 rebounds. Harlan McPherson had 16 points, 11 rebounds. And then Jaron Cumberland, the junior, I believe had 35 points and 11 rebounds. There were 3 people on Wilmington's team that night that had double-doubles. So,
right.
It wasn't like they were trying to run up the score. They were playing their style of basketball, which is up-tempo, fast-paced, get the shot off, play up-tempo defense. They weren't trying to run up the score on purpose. But, this Wilmington team is probably the best team in the state of Ohio right now, and they're gonna make a very decent run in the state tournament, hopefully making it all the way to the finals and bringing a state championship back to Clinton County with them this season.
Be awesome, wouldn't it? Be awesome. I tell you, I want to give you a little insight, too. You know how I keep saying if you're going to play Wilmington, if you can control the ball, which I still believe, if you can control the ball, you got to slow it down. And
you go back and watch the Covcalf game, that's how you beat them.
I asked, Covcalf, though, they just had a lot of talent, too. I mean, if you got, they're going to run into some teams that have talent to match up with them eventually. But what I talked to Coach Strieber the other night after the game, and I said, how come you don't slow it down on them? And he basically said he didn't think that they could keep the ball away from them. He said we held it one time for about 30-some seconds, and that was as long as we held it all night. Where I think, I don't know, he knows his players better than I do, obviously, but.
And I've said this in the past, too. I've said this in the past, too. Wilmington makes you play up-tempo. That's why you can't hold the ball against them.
When you have the ball on offense, you can hold it for a little while. And, maybe the only thing is you're still probably going to get beat, but you're not going to get beat 118-51.
Right.
You might get beat 75-30 or something, or 60-30, but I would do everything I could to hold the ball.
Right.
And it may not work, but I think that's your only chance. You know what I'm saying? I think that's your only chance. So
we got about 5 minutes here until we get ready to do the starting lineups. Get you all squared away there. Don't forget, check out our website, ladies and gentlemen, campusnation.com. The Sports Animals, your home for high school and college sports, as we just added a new Covington Buccaneers channel, I should say, on our website as we get ready for the road to the state tournament in Division III wrestling in the Southwest District. Don't forget, sectionals will be taking place February 27th to 28th. We will be there covering all that, as well as covering Wilmington High School basketball games. Districts, sectionals is at Sidney Lehman High School if you want to go and check that out as well. We're going to get ready to look for potential sponsors for that event in the Troy, Piqua, Sidney, Covington area. So if you're listening to the game and you're from that area or know some businesses, go on our website, contact us, let us know exactly who those people are, and we'll get all that information to them so we can get some potential sponsors. So we're able to bring you not only the wrestling meets, but the Wilmington High School basketball tournament games as well. And we're also going to be doing districts over at Hobart Arena in Troy for Division III, as that will be taking place March 6th and 7th. And then state tournament at the Jerome Schottenstein Center March 12th through the 14th. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is when the state tournament will be taking place. There's nothing like the finals at state on Saturday evening. 6 o'clock rolls around, 3 mats, 3 divisions in wrestling. Division 1's on 1, Division 2's in the middle, Division 3, and they're just going at it head-to-head to see who the best wrestler in that weight class in that division actually is. It's a feeling that has given me goosebumps since I was in junior high.
You guys may have to let me go to one of those mats. I meet you, or whatever. What do they call them? Something mats. It's matches, right? Matches,
yep.
And I tell you, I'd just like to go check it out. I know when I watched our McLean Tigers wrestle a couple times, it is exciting.
Yep.
People get into it, yelling, and it's probably even sometimes more exciting than basketball because it's just such a, I mean, this is man against man, but that's individual, I guess. Individual against individual, which makes it just a little more interesting.
It's the epic struggle, the titanic struggle known as high school wrestling, college wrestling. And, they've been trying to get it out of the Olympics, and the wrestling community is so strong, signing petitions. And I was one who signed multiple petitions to keep it in the Olympics, and granted, they're going to keep it in there because it is the oldest sport around. And wrestling is one of my favorite sports. I'd say it probably is my favorite sport. I know once that little chill in the air, that first chill in the air comes around, wrestling season's right around the corner.
Right.
And doing all these high school and college basketball games for me, I'm a bigger basketball fan because of it. I'm watching great quality basketball games. We've done a lot of close games, not only on the high school level, but doing Wilmington college games. I mean, it's been fun all season long, doing all these games for CampusNation.com. And like you said, this isn't the beginning. This is only the beginning of what we're doing here at Campus Nation. So get on board with us. Check out CampusNation.com every single day of the week. We've got something new going on.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting, actually. It's real exciting. But we are going to need some people to get sharing with us on it, and we'll be glad to, promote your businesses as long as we can through the High School Athletic Association. Some things we aren't able to promote, but about 99% of everything we can promote. So, love to have. It looks like maybe we're going to have a Star Spangled Banner here. We got a group of kids down in front. Got Jerry Savage, who's one of the referees tonight. Hey, who was that young guy in the first game reffing?
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and respect for all who served our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy, we ask gentlemen to remove your hats and stand for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, to be sung tonight by the Clinton Concert Choir Seniors, directed by Miss Laura Hess. contest between the Busy Clinton-Massie Falcons and your East Clinton Astros. Here are the 39ers. First for the Busy Falcons and Clinton-Massie. 6'2" senior, number 15, Isaiah Stuyvesant. 6' senior, 23, Zach Santoro. 6'6" senior, 25, Corey Sadler. 6' freshman, number 33, Trey Utrick. And 6'3" senior, number 35, Ryan Kellett.
Well, they're introducing the Clinton-Massie Falcons. They look like they're ready to go. They don't like East Clinton either, so.
I like Clinton-Massie's uniforms, all blue.
Yep. Clinton-Massie got some nice uniforms.
6'1" junior, number 13, Josh Moskal. Another goal, 6' senior, number 21, Jesse Livingston. 6'1" junior, number 43, Brian Barnes. Center guard, 5'9" senior, number 10, Eli Snow. And the other guard, 6' senior, number 11, Cole Floyd. The head coach of the National Scott Stewart, assistants Jeff Butler, Mr. Justin Stewart. Nice officials, Mr. Joe McKinnon, Mr. Lincoln Weaver, Mr. Jerry Savage.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some Friday the 13th high school basketball.
Friday 13th basketball.
There's 2 of them this year. There's one in March, too.
Yep, well, there's only 28 days in February, so that makes sense, AJ.
Yeah, it does.
The Common Core math, baby. You got it. You got it.
We got Rick Phillips back behind us on camera. I'm AJ Ganger, play-by-play. Charlie Hargrave is your color commentator for tonight's ball game. Rivalry game, ladies and gentlemen, East Clinton, Clinton-Massie. Here we go. We're underway, and we are going to have a stoppage. They're going to redo the tip.
I think they're going to redo the tip because the music wasn't stopped yet. I really do, and that's a.
All right. We'll get all pumped up again. Here we go. Ball's loose, goes out of bounds. It's going to go to Clinton-Massie.
Sorry about that, but I'm a band director, so I like it when the band plays, man. Anybody can play a CD player. I do that too. Here we go, Massey with the ball underneath.
Ball's loose. Gives it off. 25 with the 3, no good. That was number 25, Corey Sadler. Rebounded by the Astros. Clyde Snow brings the ball up the court, gets the pick, goes up for 3 himself, misses that one. And it's going to be a jump ball, tie-up ball. We'll stay with Clinton. Good job by Moskal going up and fighting.
Yeah, that Sadler, he's got some height on him.
6'6".
Yeah.
There's some height on the court this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Moskal gets the inbound pass, gives it off. Stuyvesant, or Livingston, no good. Here we go down the court. Here's Stuyvesant, 15.
Trying to push the ball.
Sadler gives it back. Stuyvesant gives it off to 23. Gillette. Good defense by Snow, keeping the pressure on him. Sadler, ball's loose, and he lost it. Yep. Bad pass in the corner though by the Astros, and there's going to be a foul against East Clinton.
Tell you, I think he traveled before the foul, but.
I'm sorry, number 23 is Santero. Livingston charged with his first. That's the team's first. Santoro shooting 2 at the line for Massey. First one is good.
Each team's come out a little wild, you can tell.
Right.
They're excited. Cross-county rivalry.
Both shots are good by Santoro, as Clyde Snow will bring the ball up the court for the Astros. Working the offense. Moskal gives it off to Floyd. Floyd over to Livingston. Livingston for 3. That one looked good. No good, though. Then Moskal fighting for the rebound again. Floyd with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Sadler, and there's going to be a travel against Sadler, so the ball will stay down here with the Astros.
Clinton-Massie coach didn't think he had control of it for travel, but that was definitely a travel.
Clyde Snow inbounding. Gets it into Floyd. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0. Falcons in the lead. Josh Moskal to Barnes.
Massey playing a little zone here.
Floyd, nice layup by Cole Floyd. We're all tied up at 2 apiece with 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sadler bringing the ball up the court. Gave it off to 33 Utrecht. Utrecht over to Stuyvesant. Sadler with it. Goes up by himself, missed it. Rebounded by Clyde Snow. Snow to Moskal. Moskal gets fouled hard.
Yeah, he got hammered.
I believe that was Utrecht, 33, that it will be charged with the foul. I was right.
Yep.
That's his first, the team's first for Massey. 2 shots for Josh. First one, no good by Moskal. Free throws will be key in this ball game for both teams.
Yeah, Moskal, he's got a little height on him too. Just 6'1", he looks bigger than that.
Moskal makes the second one, 3-2, 6:13 to go here in the first. Santoro gave it off to Utrecht, back to Santoro. Utrecht to Sadler. Sadler, Stuyvesant, who goes up by himself. Nice finish off the glass for 2. Snow back on the other end. He puts up a jumper. Wow,
nice.
Beautiful, beautiful touch on that shot by Clyde Snow.
Yep.
5:45 to go in the first. 5-4, Astros up. Santoro.
Clinton's kind of taking lessons from Wilmington. They just let their seniors and pretty much, just go. If you got it, take it.
Right.
Remember how many shots they shot the other night?
Underneath, no good by 35, Collette. Cole Floyd by himself off the glass, coast to coast. 7-4, East Clinton up here in the early going. 5:15 to play in our first quarter. Clyde Snow working tough on Santoro. Over to Sadler. Sadler tried to go down low.
Turn away.
Stolen away by Floyd. Floyd gives it off to Livingston. Livingston over to Clyde Snow. Snow with the jumper. He's got a sweet
Forced
shot.
that one. Yeah, he forced that one though.
Santoro.
Wide open, you got to take that, but
3-pointer. Nice 3-pointer from the wing by Trey Utrecht. We're all tied up at 7 apiece here. 4:42 left to go, first quarter. Moskal with the ball, gives it to Floyd. Floyd gonna put up a 3 from the top, no good. Rebounded by Sadler, 6-6. There's no way you're winning that battle.
no.
Santoro brings the ball up the court, gives it to Sadler, and a tie-up and a foul against Moskal. It's going to be Moskal's first, the team's second.
Moskal on the reach here.
Coming into the ball game for Massey will be number 11, Hunter Fentress. Fentress, their quarterback on the football team.
Man, his parents are both East Clinton. East Clinton grads, seriously.
Santoro with the basketball, gives it off. Nice dish off the glass, 35, Ryan Collette for 2.
Collett. Yeah, Ryan Collett with a bucket.
Clyde Snow gives it off. Brian Barnes, jumper no good. Rebounded by Stuyvesant.
That was a good shot. He just didn't put it in the hole.
Santoro to Fentress. Fentress to Stuyvesant. Good ball movement by Massey. And that one stolen away by Floyd. Good job. And a foul by Stuyvesant. It's going to be his first, the team's second. So 2 shots coming for Cole Floyd.
Massey foul, number 15, Isaiah Stuyvesant. Cole Floyd, 2 throws.
3:43 here to go in the first period. First shot by Floyd is good. Second shot by Floyd is good. We're tied up at 9 with 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Brings it up the court is Utrecht. Utrecht to Santero, who lost it.
Control.
Ball still loose. And it's going to stay with Massie. Good job by Clyde Snow.
Almost surprised they didn't call a foul there.
Inbound pass goes to Fentress.
Well, if East Clinton can keep the heat up here, they're playing some pretty good defense right now.
Right. 21, Gillette. Gillette kicks it out, Santero. Santero over to Utrecht with the jumper over everyone, no good. Rebounded by Brian Barnes. Clyde Snow brings it up the court now for the Astros. We're all tied at 9. Snow gives it off to Floyd. Floyd by himself, no good that time. Rebounded by Gillette. Gillette with the ball. Gives it off.
9-9.
Hunter Fentress over to Santero for 3. No good. Nice rebound pulled out by Gillette. Gives it back to Santero. He's out of control. And they're going to call a foul.
But he walked way before the foul.
It's going to be a 2-shot foul. Brian Barnes is charged with the foul. His first, team's third. Shooting 2, Santoro. First one, no good. That one looked off from his release.
I think Coach Strieber is telling the referee, hey, you missed that walk there before the foul. Where the referee called that from, he might have been blocked out of because the boy had the ball on his hip.
Second one, no good as well. Rebounded by Floyd. Floyd going to throw it up to Snow. Snow off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Sadler, and there's going to be a jump ball. The ball will stay with Massie. Man, that was a good play.
By Snow to come back in to get that jump ball, I thought we almost had a fight there for a second, the way he went after him, but he didn't.
Coming down to court is number 41, Greathouse. Greathouse to Fentress. Fentress over to Gillette. Greathouse, number 41, gets the basket. We're 11-9, 2:13 to go here in our first period. Floyd tried to reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Massie. Ball's going to be knocked out.
By East Clinton's number 20, Wyatt Floyd. Massie will be inbounding underneath their own bucket. What'd you do, Miller?
Trying to get the ball in. They just do. To Gillette over to Greathouse. Greathouse to Fentress. Fentress back over to Utrecht. Greathouse gave it off to Gillette. Oh, nice pass by Sadler to Gillette. He just couldn't pull it down. Sadler don't get the rebound and put up a wild shot.
Yeah, East Clinton brings it down. Trying to get a quick hitter here.
Jumper, good, number 20, Wyatt Floyd, and a timeout taken by Clinton-Massie. 30-second timeout, 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 11. You're watching high school basketball live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. Charlie over there growling.
I got to give you the growl, man. 11-11, you know, one thing's kind of neat about, too, these rivalries, all these kids know each other. You know, I'm sure they play in the summers on AAU teams.
They've grown up together.
Yeah, exactly. So it's funny, like you hear the East Clinton kids coming down the court, hey, I got Hunter, you got him. You know, and they're calling them out by their names. It's not like they're calling them out by numbers because they know them, you know.
After the timeout, Clinton-Massie begins. 90 seconds left to go in our first quarter here. We're all knotted up at 11.
Both teams playing hard.
Gillette gets the inbound pass, gives it back over to Utrecht.
I've been more impressed with East Clinton's defense. So they're trying to create some turnovers and getting some.
Taking some lessons from Wilmington. Utrecht had a 3. He's going to drive, though. No good on the drive. But Sadler, the 6'6" guy, just goes inside and puts up the shot.
Get out of the way. I'm taking it.
Clyde Snow got that one blocked from behind by Sadler.
Yep.
On the other end of the court, Gillette gave it off. Interest, no good. Last touched by Barnes. The ball is going to stay with Massey.
Oh, some nice passing there, but they just couldn't connect.
It happens, man. It's basketball. You know what? East Clinton, they are playing a lot of pressure defense here tonight.
And they're trying to do some quick hitters. They are. I mean, Levi Luttrell checked into the game.
Greathouse got the inbound, drives, and he's going to get fouled hard from behind by number 30, Caleb Kaplinger. It's going to be his first, the team's fourth, 2 shots for Greathouse.
They're going to make them earn it tonight, looks like. No cheapies underneath the basket.
First one, no good. Like I said, free throws are going to be big.
Massey's missed 3 in a row now.
Yep. And they're both wide to the right. I think there's a little wind.
BW3's courtesy of them.
Second shot by Greathouse is no good as well. Rebounded by Snow. It was almost pulled down. Snow gives it off to Wyatt Floyd. Floyd drives all the way, gets it blocked by Sadler.
Heck of a block.
On the other end of the floor. Oh, he missed the dunk.
Went for the dunk and missed it.
Collin missed the dunk and the ball goes out. That cannot make his coach happy. I see his coach isn't happy. Just told him we need the points. Santoro back in the ball game. 34.8 seconds, so 13-11 Massey lead here in the first quarter.
Collins just got a smile back there. He's like, dang it. He missed his opportunity there.
Wyatt Floyd almost got it stolen away, picked up by Kaplinger, who was then fouled on the floor, I believe, by Sadler.
I tell you what, Sadler, he's one of the hardest working players on the floor. Is he?
No, 41.
Oh, really?
Greathouse was charged. His first team's third. Go ahead.
No, you could have took your choice there.
Inbound pass goes to Kaplinger. Kaplinger going to drive. Puts up a reverse. Wow! Good reverse layup by Kaplinger. We're tied at 13. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Santoro to Sadler. Sadler drives and charge against Sadler.
That's a good call.
His first, team's fourth.
That's a good call.
4.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We're all tied at 13. East Clinton has the ball.
Sadler's playing like a senior. I mean, he's blocking it.
He is a senior.
He's playing like it. He's blocking it. He's driving it down court, putting it up.
Snow goes up at the buzzer, gets fouled, but he walked, and that's going to be the end of our first quarter of play. Our score, East Clinton 13, Clinton-Massie 13. You're watching high school basketball live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports.
On Friday the 13th.
On Friday the 13th. We'll be back here tomorrow evening to watch the East Clinton Astros take on Paint Valley as the Panthers come in for the final game of the regular season. Are they the Bearcats?
Paint Valley Bearcats, yeah.
And we'll also be over at Wilmington College tomorrow afternoon, 2:45, for the Lady Quakers as they host the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets for college basketball there.
I'll tell you, scoring so far, Cole Floyd's leading the Astros with 6. And Utrecht has 3. He's kind of the leading scorer for Massey right now. Massey's got it pretty well spread out. Snow's got a bucket. Kaplinger's got a bucket. And that pretty much rounds out our scoring for the first quarter. Getting ready to start again. I believe it's going to be Massey basketball.
According to possession arrow, it'll be East Clinton's basketball.
East Clinton basketball, okay.
AJ Ganger here alongside me, Charlie Hargrave, Rick Phillips on camera for us this evening. Campus Nation crew is here. We're ready to go. As the second quarter is underway with Wyatt Floyd for the Astros getting the inbound. He's going to drive, got it knocked out of his hands, and the ball will stay with East Clinton.
That's kind of a delayed call by the ref, wasn't it?
Well, the ref was looking at this referee here close to the table.
Well, it was his call, I believe, the one who finally called it. Yeah, Massie in a 2-3 zone.
Threw it away.
Threw it away, yep.
Tried to give it into Floyd. Floyd couldn't hold on to it. He had a little bit of butterfingers. 45 Haley in the game for Massie. Santoro gives it off to Greathouse. Greathouse takes it himself. Fadeaway jumper is good. 15-13, other end of the floor. Kaplinger with the basketball. He goes up with his own jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Haley. Haley to Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant finds a lane, goes up with it, and that's going to be a foul against East Clinton.
What?
No, that was a charge against Stuyvesant.
Yeah, and
that's his second.
I'll tell you what, Massie coaches don't like that, but that's kind of the way I saw it too. I mean, did you see it that way?
I saw it that way. There were two players you could have called a block on, but they ended up calling the charge. That's Stuyvesant's second. He's going to head to the bench. Team's fifth. Wyatt Floyd brings the ball up the court right now for East Clinton. Got the pick from Barnes. Gives it to Snow. Snow backs out, running some offense now. He gives it off to Cole Floyd with the beautiful reverse layup.
He's taking charge tonight. He's got 8.
8 of their 15.
He's a senior.
Greathouse gives it off. They're passing the ball around. Good spacing. Santoro, wide open 3 from the wing. No good. Rebounded again by Sadler. It was last touched by East Clinton, though, and it's going to stay with Clinton-Massie. Moskal and Utrecht coming back into the ball game. Working on the baseline. Utrecht gets the inbound pass. He's stuck in the corner. That one
stolen away by East Clinton. I tell you, they've
pressure
defense tonight. Yeah, they've come out playing some good defense tonight.
Great pressure defense shown by East Clinton. Santoro gets the inbound pass. Gives it off to Greathouse.
Not letting any cheapies happen, that's for sure.
Utrecht back over to Santoro. Santoro to Greathouse. Goes down low and a foul.
Moskal, yeah, it is like
that's his
second.
Team's fifth. 6:24 to go in the first half. 15-15. Number 34, Levi Luttrell, coming into the ball game. They get the inbound. Utrecht in the corner, 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by East Clinton and Cole Floyd.
Cole Floyd, man, it's been in control here this evening.
If Floyd doesn't have a double-double by the end of the game, I'll be surprised.
Right.
Floyd goes up with it again, too strong off the glass, rebounded by Santoro. Santoro brings it up, coast to coast, no good. Ball was last touched by Kaplinger, and it's going to stay with
Clinton-Massie.
Inbound Haley, tried to get it to Sadler, and he has to almost throw it away.
Yeah.
Greathouse for 2.
Yeah.
Good, 17-15.
He's got 6.
Clyde Snow going to pull up with a 3 on the other end. No good. Ball still loose. Last touched. Yeah. It's going to stay with East Clinton. That referee really wasn't paying attention.
Tell you what, they're just kind of having to ask each other all the time or look and make sure they don't call with somebody else, something different than somebody else.
In the corner, Kaplinger's trap. Dribbles out of the trap. Good job. Throws it over to Snow. Snow back to Kaplinger. Kaplinger drives, gives it off. Floyd, no good. Kaplinger with the rebound. They're going to dribble out, reset, gives it back over to Clyde Snow. Goes up, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Barnes. Barnes off the glass. They foul again after the third offensive rebound in a row. 5:15 to go. We're still tied at 17.
They have 3 or 4 shots that time now.
They had 3.
I know, they had at least 3.
Greathouse on the other end. Throws it away. And the ball will be going back to East Clinton. 21 Livingston and 11 Fentress coming back in for both teams.
East Clinton's playing hard. So's Massie. It seems like just watching them, if you didn't know the score, though, you'd think one team's farther ahead, I think.
Right.
I mean, they're not. 17-17.
Cole Floyd gives it back to Snow. Snow inside. Brian Barnes goes up strong. Gets it blocked again by Sadler. You almost need 20 feet arms to get that ball up past him.
Yep.
Santoro for the Falcons. Ball stolen away by Barnes. Good defense. Great defense by the Astros this evening.
Massey's got a bunch of turnovers.
Livingston thought about a three. Gives it back to Snow. Snow going to learn some offense. Get some sets in. Gives it to Floyd. Floyd driving. Nice pass underneath. And it was off Barnes. Man, that would have been a great job because Sadler was out here in the corner if they would have been able to get that shot off.
Yep.
4:16 to go here in the first half. 17 all.
Turnover by the Astros.
Fentress dribbling. Gives it to Santoro. Santoro to Utrecht. Utrecht. Sadler, top of the key. Three. Good by Sadler. Puts him up by 3. 20-17. 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
I wonder if he's going to try like play at a
Clyde Snow is
college.
fouled.
I bet he could probably walk on somewhere, Sadler.
35 Collett charged with the foul. That's his first, team 6th. Clyde Snow is shooting 2. First one, good. Second shot is also good. 1 point game, 20-19. The Falcons in the lead here. 3:52 left to go in our first half. Utrecht gives it back to Sadler. Sadler goes down low to Collett. Stolen away almost. Reverse layup, no good by Sadler. Ball still loose on the floor. Utrecht saves it. Oh, man, nice pass, but no good on the layup again by Collett.
I'd say East Clinton hitting the boards hard there. Massey had a couple shots there at it and couldn't come away with it.
Floyd on the other end. It's fouled.
Well, you got your choice about 2 of them there. Who they going to call it on?
Number 11, Hunter Fentress, his first, team 7th.
Cole Floyd, 2 fouls.
East Clinton now in the bonus, but Floyd is going to get 2 shots. First one is up and good. Ties it up at 20. 3:26 to go here in the first half. One more shot for Floyd. It is no good. We're still tied. Doesn't seem like either team is able to pull away here in the early going.
No.
Santoro.
Nip and tuck was 13-13 after 1. Now it's 20-20.
Sadler gave it off to
About 3
Utrecht.
minutes to go, second quarter.
They're trying to get it down low. Sadler gives it to Fentress, who's going to drive. Almost lost it. Picked up by Sadler for 3 on the wing. Got another 3 by Sadler. Back to a 3-point lead, 23-20. Under 3 to go here in our first half. Livingston's pass tipped in the air. Pulled down by Floyd. Floyd to Barnes off the glass for 2. Good job to get that ball back under control.
Yeah, Massey just about had to steal there, but
Fentress
popped into an East
gives it to
player's
Utrecht.
hand.
Utrecht to Santoro. Santoro to Fentress. Fentress, Sadler, another 3. Wow, 3 in a row for Sadler. Timeout, full timeout taken by East Clinton. 2:22 left to go. First half, 26-22. Clinton-Massie in the lead. You're watching high school basketball live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports.
Hey, that's Sadler. He's lighting it up here the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
3 straight 3-pointers. Now, yeah, the thing, with his 6'6" height, he surely could play some Division III, couldn't he?
Oh, he can play D1. I bet you that kid can play some D1 basketball,
so?
man. At 6'6", he's not only a factor underneath the basket, but he's also a factor, from beyond the arc. Come on, man.
Well, I'm just saying, the thing that hurts him, he's pretty thin. He needs to bone up a little bit, I mean, you can look at that all you want, but just look at him. He needs to get a little bit more muscular out there and get a little more. I mean, you don't want to change
If he
his
bulks
shot.
up a little bit, he could be the next Nick Stauskas.
He's good. I worry about his knees a little bit. He's got wraps on both his knees.
Well, I mean, he's a big guy. A lot of big guys have a lot of knee problems.
Yeah.
Him only being a senior, he's probably only 17, 18 years
that might
old.
hurt his college thing.
Right.
I don't know.
After the
I'd like to know
timeout,
if he is. We'll try to find that out here.
Clyde Snow brings the ball up the court after the timeout, gives it to Barnes. Barnes to Floyd. Floyd going to drive again and charging against Cole Floyd.
That was a good call.
That's his first, the team's sixth.
He lowered the shoulder and went right into it.
Yeah, he did. Inbound. Goes to Gillette. Gillette gave it back to Santoro.
Here come the Falcons.
Santoro to Utrecht. Utrecht to Gillette. Reverse, kicks it out. Santoro for three in the corner, no good. Rebound and pulled down by Floyd.
It's like Barnes took one to the nose there.
Luttrell. Back over to Floyd. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Sadler, the big guy. Utrecht brings it up. Santoro again. No good. He was out of control. And an over-the-back foul against Collett.
It's his second. Massey's starting to pull away here a little bit. You can kind of feel the momentum going that way. East Clinton needs another score here. Oh, that's we're going to be shooting 1-1
Yeah,
now.
we are.
East Clinton has 6 fouls, and Massey
1 and
has
1 for
8.
Barnes.
One in the bonus.
First one, got the front end. East Clinton a lot better shooting free throws tonight than it looks like Massey is.
Yep. We don't probably get any halftime statistics here, do we? Just
No, we
whatever
don't.
I got?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever you got. You're pretty good at keeping them good.
Most of the time.
Second one, no good. Ball still loose. Picked up by Barnes.
gets
Good
his own
job.
down.
Only down by 3. 1:30 left to go. First half. 26-23. Cole Floyd. He's doubled. Gives it over to Livingston for 3. And the tie is good by Livingston. Tied back up 26-26. 1:15 left to go first half.
That was big because you could tell Massey was starting to want to pull away with the boys' 3-pointers, 3 of them in a row.
Oh, stolen away by Barnes. They tried to fit that one into Sadler. Livingston to Floyd. Livingston gives it off to Snow. 52 seconds. Snow for 3 of his own. Tickles the twine for 3. What a shot by Clyde Snow, and now East Clinton in the lead by 3. Gillette.
Big change of momentum. I tell you, they needed it right then, too.
But watch out for Sadler. Thought about a 3, gives it to Utrecht.
You've got to guard him out there. You can't let him go.
Sadler with it again. Kicks it out. Utrecht in the corner for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Barnes again. 15 seconds. 29-26. Astros in the lead.
For the last shot here.
Clyde Snow with the ball. 10 seconds to go here in the first half. 4 seconds. Snow to Livingston for 3 at the buzzer. No good. Our score at the end of the first half is East Clinton 29, Clinton-Massie 26.
What a half. What a quarter there.
As we ended the first tied up at 13. You're watching high school basketball, ladies and gentlemen, here live on CampusNation.com. The Sports Animal, your home for high school and college sports. Speaking of college sports, tomorrow afternoon over at Fred Risk Arena, we'll have the honor to be doing women's college basketball. The Lady Quakers hosting the Yellow Jackets. I was about to say the Blue Jackets. The Yellow Jackets of Baldwin Wallace at 2:45. That game can be seen.
You never know.
That game can be heard live on CampusNation.com. And then tomorrow evening, we're back here at East Clinton High School as the Astros will be taking on Paint Valley 7:15. Don't forget to go on CampusNation.com. check out our new schedule updates. We'll be following Division III high school wrestling in the Southwest District, as we'll be starting out at sectionals up at Sidney Lehman High School. Sidney Lehman High School for sectionals on February 27th and 28th. We'll be at Hobart Arena in Troy March 6th and 7th for the district tournament, and the state tournament March 12th through the 14th.
I thought you were going to college.
For the state tournament. What do you mean college?
All this other stuff when you go have time to go to class.
I always go to class.
You're going to be busy. You're going to be one tired puppy by the end of March.
Well, yeah.
You are. You're going to be one tired puppy.
But then we start baseball.
Yeah, but there'll be a little break in there.
We're
going to have a performance here, looks like, by the East Clinton Winter Guard. Yeah.
We'll turn it over to them.
Yeah, for a minute. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting on them, don't forget Chaz's Valentine's Car Show, February 28th, March 1st, Roberts Center. And we got some halftime entertainment going right now. Well, 29-26 here from Lees Creek, Ohio. See, now would be a great time for us to go through those sponsors. You know, that list of sponsors, that'd be the time to go through it right now. We could go through it several times. Looks like an interesting show they got going on out here. They got rifles, they got flags. I just hope they don't shoot AJ. He does have a Michigan hat on. Some halftime stats for you. For East Clinton, Snow has 7 points. Cole Floyd has 9 points. Wyatt Floyd, has 2 points. Livingston has 3. Kaplinger has 2. Barnes, yeah, I said they had guns. Barnes has 5. Moskell 1. And for Clinton-Massie Falcons, Stuyvesant has 2. Santoro has 2. But Sadler, come on here in the second quarter. He really impressed me. Shooting not only the long ball, but defensively, getting some rebounds and and he even brought the ball down court a lot. Yeah, so he has 11. Utrecht has 3. And Collett has 2. And then Great House kind of come on that second quarter too with 6.
Yeah, I mean, Clinton-Massie's had a lot of people come on here later in the ball game, including Sadler shooting 3 threes in a row. How many points does Sadler have at halftime?
He has 11.
11 at halftime?
Yeah. Yep. Foul trouble. Moskell has 2. And let's see. Collett for Clinton-Massie has 2 also.
Our remaining schedule on CampusNation.com through the end of February reads like this. Tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there.
Who's your Valentine, AJ?
Rick.
Rick's your Valentine? Uh-oh.
I'm in the cheap seats right here.
You got better
seats. You guys get all the good seats,
you got
right?
better seats than we do.
Well, that's true.
Around the pretty girls.
I got all the pretty girls around me, right?
You always got pretty girls around you. What's up with that, man?
What is up with this?
They always like the guy with the camera.
Is that what it is?
That's it.
Okay, Dave.
Oh, you're fired.
Anyway, I called it.
You did call it.
our remaining schedule here before we begin the second half.
Oh, my goodness.
Wilmington College basketball, women's basketball tomorrow. Baldwin-Wallace taking on the Lady Quakers. Tomorrow evening, boys high school basketball, Paint Valley here at East Clinton High School, 7:15. On February the 18th, women's basketball, that is Wednesday night. Muskingum, the Muskies coming in to take on the Lady Quakers. We finish out college basketball on next Saturday, the 21st, on senior night for men's college basketball against Mount Union. They beat the Purple Raiders the first time around at Mount Union by, I believe, 3 points. So that's going to be a great game to call. And then the following weekend, February 27th, 28th, we have Division III sectional wrestling tournament at Sidney Lehman High School. Both those days as well as Wilmington High School basketball in the state tournaments. And tell about your little car show that's coming up February 28th and then March 1st.
February 28th, March 1st, Rick Phillips will be a celebrity judge, along with Mike Daugherty. Mike Daugherty is going to be he's going to be one of our celebrity judges. And we've got Jonna from Xenia. She's going to come up and be a celebrity judge. Who knows, we might even get Angie Schiller as a celebrity judge, since she's the mayor of Greenfield.
Can you take that check to the bank and ask him to catch a big giant cardboard check?
No, not that one.
Because that was $2,500.
But it wasn't signed.
I know.
Spine Elementary got a nice donation there from Monsanto, courtesy of Wayne Krabbe.
Sabine Elementary.
Yeah, that's East Clinton's made up. You got 6 through 12 here at Lee's Creek. Then they got a K through 5 school in New Vienna. Then they got a K through 5 in Sabina. Actually, preschool, I think, through 5 in both of the towns.
It's 29-26 here at halftime. We're about 2 minutes away from getting the second half underway here from Lee's Creek. And Charlie, what do you think is going to have to happen for either team to pull away here in the second half? Or are we looking at another down-the-wire game?
I think we're probably looking at another down-the-wire game. East Clinton's hung tight considering the beating they just took from Wilmington. And they've come out playing strong and hard. I tell you, just watching it, though, you'd almost think East Clinton would be up more than what they are.
Right. Because their defense is playing great.
Well, and then they're making their free throws. But I tell you what, that Sadler come on with 3 straight three-pointers. That helped Massey out a ton. That all happened at one time. Then, East Clinton, I think, was down 4 and then has turned it around now where it's only 29-26. East Clinton's up. So that was a 7-point turnaround toward the end of the quarter.
We may see that go either way towards the end of the game if this game stays close like it has been. We saw that in the JV game. East Clinton had to make a little bit of a comeback, down by about 5. They came back to win by 3. So this game is pretty much up for grabs. Anybody could pull this game off.
Oh, yeah. And, especially if somebody gets a hot hand.
Right.
They go back to that Sadler. Wow.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching high school basketball live on CampusNation.com. The Sports Animal, your home for high school and college sports. AJ Ganger, Charlie Hargrave with me, doing some color commentary this evening, as well as Rick Phillips back there in the cheap seats running camera. Surrounded by all the beautiful women.
Anniversary to Bob and Cheryl Locke.
Oh, we got a 50th anniversary here to the Locks. The Locks, she's worked at East Clinton for a ton of years and was taking tickets tonight out there, selling tickets to the game.
What are your plans for Valentine's Day?
I don't know yet. I guess I'm going to be with you guys.
Oh.
I don't know. I got to talk to Chazzy Black about that. She's not in a very good mood today, so we'll see.
Yeah, she didn't seem like a very good mood on Facebook.
No. Well, she's got some issues there that wasn't in her control. But we're getting ready to go here with the second
Massie.
half, third quarter.
Massey begins with the ball to begin the third. Stuyvesant got the inbound, gives it back to Santoro. We're off and running. Utrecht with the ball. Gives it off inside. Collett with the jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Livingston. Good job. And a bad pass, he just threw that one away. Goes back to Massey. That could have been easy, too, on the other end if they would have held on to that. Hunter Fentress gets the inbound pass for the Falcons. Pass off to Sadler, almost lost it out of bounds. And he throws that one away. Cole Floyd picks it off. Works with the ball, gonna drive. Kicks it out to Luttrell. Luttrell Livingston. Livingston, nice pass to the Snow with the fadeaway jumper, no good.
Nope.
Rebound pulled down by Sadler. Fentress to Utrecht. Oh, tie-up jump ball. Ball's going back to East Clinton. Good job. He pulled that thing down before he even got up for the shot.
Yep, he brought that ball way down low, and Livingston said, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
And Snow brings the ball up to court right now for the Astros.
Like
over to Luttrell.
It's like Massey's back to man right now.
Cole Floyd, nice pass down the lane. Lost the ball. Had to save it. It's picked back up by Utrecht.
Each time down, now we've had a turnover, it seems like.
On both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
Fentress to Utrecht. Utrecht to Santero. Santero to Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant back to Utrecht. Three. Oh, man. Fentress thought about a three. Found a lane, though. And that's going to be a foul.
On Barnes, isn't it?
Let's find out. Yep, on Brian Barnes. That's his second. Team's first of the half. 2 shots coming right now for Hunter Fentress. We got the News Journal sitting right next to you tonight. First one is good. Are you sure it's Facebook and not Twitter?
I believe it's Facebook.
Fentress made the first one.
Yeah, that's his first point of the evening.
Second one is up and good as well. 29-28, 6:35 to go in the third. Floyd gets the inbound pass. Working the ball. He drives, kicks it out to Luttrell. Luttrell, Livingston for three, no good.
Nope.
Rebound pulled down by Sadler.
Yep.
Here come the Falcons in transition. Fentress, what a job. Good basket by Hunter Fentress. Now it's a 1-point lead for the Falcons, 30-29. Moskal got it stolen, and a foul against Moskal.
It's his third.
Team's second.
Astros foul number 13, Josh Moskal.
Coming into the ballgame, Wyatt Floyd for Moskal. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling a little momentum turning here. Massey was down 3, now they're up 1.
Stuyvesant got the inbound, gave it back to Santoro. Fentress kicks it out. Stuyvesant thought about a 3. He's going to drive, go up with it, and a foul against number 34, Levi Luttrell.
Oh.
No, number 11, Cole Floyd.
And you know what? That's again, well, there's times where the referee underneath, probably closer to the play, had it charging, and this guy had it.
Stuyvesant makes the first.
Had it defense.
Second one up, and good. 32-29. Clyde Snow in transition now for the Astros.
Well, East Clinton needs some kind of bucket here, where it's 2. Now 3 would be great, but 2 would be better. Well, not better, but 2 would be sufficient.
Clyde Snow with it. Long 3-pointer, no good, in and out. Yep. He had a wide open shot, he took it. Almost made it. Sadler with the ball on the other end, gives it to Utrecht, who goes up and makes it off the glass.
I'd be getting a timeout, yep.
30-second timeout taken by East Clinton. 5:24 left to go in the third. The largest lead of the ball game for either team. 5-point difference, 34-29 Massey.
And East Clinton hadn't scored yet, third quarter. And Massey's only scored, Massey scored 9 so far. Or 8, I'm sorry. Massey scored 8, and East Clinton hasn't scored 1 yet. So East Clinton, this is a good timeout by the coach, try to break that momentum. They need to get at least a bucket here, something. They need to get something. Then if they get the bucket, I'd come out and press them.
Oh, yeah.
Do something different. They just kind of come out flat, East Clinton has. And they may be tired. Who knows? I mean, we're late in the season here, you know? So you never know. Here we go.
Wyatt Floyd to Cole Floyd.
Thought about the three.
Gives it back to Wyatt. Brothers on the court, I believe. Wyatt fits it in. Snow fade away, no good. Ball still loose. Picked up. Santoro, coast to coast.
No.
They've lost the ball. Going back.
Threw the ball away again. Yeah, they're flat right now. They did not come in. They need to get a spark. And they're hearing it from their fans right now. The fans are letting the Astros have it.
Inbound. Fentress brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Utrecht. 36-29. Utrecht, what a lane. And he missed it. That was a wide open lane. He missed a shot.
Well, the other Massey players pulled their man out, and he just beat his man down the lane. No shot on the foul.
Yep.
Foul on the floor by Massey's number
11, Hunter Fentress.
That's his second.
Team's first. Yeah, Snow's got a nice shot. He's a very pure shooter for this East Clinton basketball team.
Oh, yeah. He's forcing some stuff up, though.
Clyde Snow inside. What a shot by Livingston. Back to a 5-point game, 36-31. Massey in the lead, 4:10 to go in the third. Santero puts up the jumper. Wow, nice rainbow shot for two.
That thing probably went 20 feet in the air, it looked like it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it did.
It didn't, but it looked like it.
Clyde Snow, another fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Sadler. He just comes out of nowhere, pulls down the rebound. Utrecht to Santero. And a hold.
Well, in Snow, it looks like.
Maybe Livingston. Number 10, Clyde Snow. Yep, you were right.
One of the few occasions. A lot of times I miss those guys on the fouls.
That's the fourth team foul. That's just his first. Massey looks like they may be starting to pull away here, 38-31.
You know, I noticed East Clinton, they come out of the locker room awful early. They come out of the locker room with over 5 left to play.
Hunter Fentress for
5,
2.
Yeah, 5 until play in halftime. And I'm like, I don't know. If you're tired, you don't want to do that to them. You know, just come out a minute or two before and get going.
Right. Cole Floyd. 3:20 to go in the third. Floyd puts one up, no good. Ball still loose. Rebound pulled down by Luttrell. Luttrell gets the pass, and he stepped on the line. 40-31, 3:12 to go here in the third. Massey in the lead.
Looks like East Clinton's going to have a little man pressure at least.
Hunter Fentress brings the ball up the court. Gives it off to Utrecht. Utrecht, great house, thought about a three. He's going to drive now. Loses it in the air. Saved by Fentress, but right into the hands of Floyd. Cole Floyd with the ball. Tried to dish it into Luttrell. Stolen away by Sadler. In transition, another high arcing shot. No good. Pulled on by Sadler. Sadler missed that one.
And one other thing I should have mentioned, I believe Floyd's and Fentress are cousins.
Are they really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sadler blocked that shot in transition. Fast break. Saved. And a timeout taken by the Falcons. 30-second timeout. 2:26 remaining in the third. 40-31. Falcons in the lead as you're watching high school basketball live on CampusNation.com. The sports animal, your home for high school and college sports.
Yeah, I mean, wow, Clinton-Massie's on a 14-2 run right now. So, East Clinton's had some shots, but nothing's went in. They're kind of forcing it a little bit. They've had several turnovers. And Massey's come out on fire.
Yeah. East Clinton's going to have to make a lot of shots and get a lot of turnovers here to come back in this game. They're just down by 9.
Yeah,
That's 3
they're
possessions.
down by 9, but they got to do
They're
something.
turning the ball over a lot here.
Well, and Massie did their share of it the first half, so maybe I think they're just going to turn up the pressure. They haven't been playing as tough a D as they did the first half.
Collin with the jumper for good for 2. 11-point game, double digits now. On the other end for 3. And that one is good by Caleb Kaplinger. 42-34.
Need to stop here.
Utrecht gives it to Greathouse. Jumper, good. 10-point game.
That Greathouse has got a nice shot.
Yeah, he does. And he's coming off the bench. It's going to be a foul against Santoro.
His first.
Team second. 1:56 to go in the third. Clyde Snow with the inbound pass. Working it up. Gives it off to Floyd. Floyd back to Snow. Snow drives, goes up, gets fouled. Does the bucket count?
I don't think so. I think he called it on the floor.
Basket counts. It's going to be an and 1. The foul's on Collin.
I'm going to tell you, Clinton-Massie's coach has got a point here, because he did say on the floor.
But he asked the far official.
He asked another one, and yeah, he did call it on the floor first.
Clyde Snow with the and 1 shot.
I think they got the call right.
And that one is no good. Rebound though, pulled down by Kaplinger with a fadeaway. No good. Ball still loose. Picked up by Santoro.
44-36.
Third foul. And that one's a no call either way. Good shot by Stuyvesant. Floyd to Tyler Sweet. Sweet to Kaplinger. Kaplinger, Floyd, jumper, too short. Ball still loose.
Everybody's upset that last trip down the court.
Yeah, Stuyvesant, Collin.
No call.
It's going to be a foul. No
I'll
jump
tell you
ball.
what, I think this 3-referee system, after what I've witnessed this year,
Kaplinger's charged with the foul, his 5th. That's his 2nd, team's 5th. 1:05 to go in the third, 46-36. Massie in the lead. Santoro to inbound, gets it into Sadler. And
that was foul. 43 push there, Barnes.
It's his 3rd. But is that his 3rd or his 4th?
That's his 3rd.
Team 6th. One more, they'll put Massie in the bonus.
10-point lead. 46-36.
Inbound back to Sadler. Sadler over to Gillette. Gillette to Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant back to Sadler. Oh, man. Gillette had a 3. Drove, gives it off. No good on the bucket. Foul on Kaplinger. His 3rd.
Number 30, Caleb Kaplinger.
2 shots coming for Sadler.
Sadler. 2 shots.
With 52.2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Down by 10 are the Astros. First one, no good. Astros trying to avoid losing 10 straight here.
Yeah, and they look good this first half. First half, they were playing good defense. They're kind of on fire.
Massie trying to pick up its 8th win of the season.
Half, third quarter.
Second one, good by Sadler.
Not so much.
Tyler Sweet inbounds the ball to Clyde Snow. Yep. Stolen away. Santoro brings it up. 40 seconds to go in the third. Up by 11. Stuyvesant back to Santoro. They may hold for the last shot if they can. 30 seconds. Santoro kicks it out. Great house. Lost it. Stolen away. Clyde Snow in transition. Gets fouled by Santoro. That's his 2nd, team's fourth.
We got Heckler up
We're in
there.
hostile territory.
That's the guy that has his fifth. That's one of the guys married 50 years today.
Josh Moskal gets the basket. 10 seconds to go. Santoro tried to finish to Gillette. And that one's stolen away by Moskal. Timeout. No. Ball goes out of bounds.
Out of
It's going to go back
bounds.
to Massey with 2.9 seconds to go in the third. Sadler gets the inbound pass, throws up a fadeaway, no good. And that's going to be the end of our third quarter with the score, Clinton-Massie 47, East Clinton 38. A lot different third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, East Clinton just come out flat. I mean, they didn't seem like they could do anything right, to be honest with you. They, I don't know. Yeah, that quarter they got outscored. East Clinton scored 12 and Massey scored 18.
Yep, it's going to be a close one if East Clinton comes out the way they played in the first half and makes a run here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be close.
I think I just said that wrong. East Clinton only scored 9. And Massey scored 21. Sorry about that. 21 points. Now the crowd here at East Clinton, I'm sure, is not real happy.
It's a rivalry game.
Yep. Well, and it's just, yeah, that first half they looked so good, but in the third quarter, Massey just, wow, they just went on a roll.
AJ Ganger here this evening. Alongside me, Charlie Hargrave as usual. Rick Phillips is running camera.
Great House has 8 for Massey.
Oh, nice pass inside. Utrecht to Stuyvesant, who gets it blocked. Ball still loose, picked up by Utrecht, gave it to Sadler. Sadler kicked it over. Santoro for 3.
He's got 9.
12-point lead now.
And that's how many points Sadler has, is 12.
Caleb Kaplinger with the ball. Gonna drive, kick it out. Moskal goes up off the glass. Beautiful shot by Moskal.
Yep. Went baseline, put it up off the board. And that was in there against Sadler.
Utrecht has the ball. Falcons with a 10-point lead.
Wow.
A lot of pushing and shoving there.
Pushing and shoving.
Stuyvesant thought about a 3. Goes in with it. No, man. He got the lucky bounce on that one by Stuyvesant. Clyde Snow with the basketball for the Astros. 6:55 left to go in the fourth. 3-pointer from way outside. No good. Rebound pulled down by Utrecht. He kind of forced that one.
Well, and you got to kind of do that. I mean, you're down 12. You got to try to get back in it.
Sadler, Santoro, another 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Barnes. They need to keep getting these stops.
He was open, but yeah, he's pretty deep too.
Griffin Campbell, number 4 in the game for the Astros, gives it off to Moskal. Clyde Snow with the ball. Back over to Campbell. Kaplinger's trapped, and that's going to be a foul against Utrecht.
That's his second.
Team's 5th. Ventress coming back in for Santoro. Clyde Snow gets the inbound pass for the Astros.
Oh.
Gives it to Campbell.
Almost thrown away. He wasn't ready for that pass.
And neither was Moskal.
That one is thrown away. I tell you, this second half, that's what they've been doing, just not taking care of the ball.
Stuyvesant. Oh, that one sat on the rim for a very long time. No good. Rebounded by Barnes. Here goes Snow. Pulled up 3-pointer. No good. Loose ball foul against Barnes.
Wow. That's going to be his 4th if it is against Barnes.
Yep. Team's 8th. It's going to be a 1-1.
Number 4.
Oh, no, it's Campbell.
That was a break.
His first. Team's 8th. God bless you.
Sorry about that.
Fentress shooting 1-1. First one, front end is good.
Now your attention, please. Currently, the concession stand pizza is now $1. Pizza is now $1.
$1 pizza.
Yep.
Back end of the 1-1 by Fentress is good. 14-point lead in a full timeout taken by the Astros. 54-45, 51 remaining in the game. You're watching high school basketball live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports.
Yep, 54 to 40 right now. And Clinton-Massie's just, they pretty much got this game in control. I mean, they'd have to really do something stupid to lose control of this game. They just got to keep playing the way they're playing. East Clinton can make it a game, but they got to start hitting some of those threes.
Yeah, they do.
They've missed, I don't know how many threes they've missed. She's not going to throw us a ball.
She got an arm on her, though.
Yeah. They're going to throw them to everybody else.
We're not standing up.
Little kids, that's right. Little kids need them. We don't need those.
I am a little kid at heart.
Okay.
If Rachel was here, she could get one.
Yeah, she could. She could.
She's short enough.
We were talking about you tonight over dinner. And,
man.
We were saying you're probably like 21, right?
Yep.
21. Crystal, my daughter, goes, he's only 21? I thought he was like 28, 29.
What? I didn't look that old. You go home and tell Crystal I'm kind of offended. Tell Crystal I'm kind of offended. She thinks I'm old.
You're 28, 29. That was funny.
Just tell her to watch out. The monkey might get her. Campbell's pass was tipped.
Massey coach wanted over and back there, but it was
off of a Massey player's
good little
foot.
trap here.
Kaplinger to Barnes gets fouled by Sadler.
That's
just his second.
On, yeah.
Team 6th.
Play passes now, 25, Corey Sadler.
We're going to inbound from the baseline. That one tipped. Yeah. Good job by Kaplinger to pull it down. Clyde Snow with the ball. 2-3 zone, it looks like, Charlie.
Yes.
Nice pass. Three-pointer at the top. Kaplinger's three-pointer no good. Rebound by Snow. Snow with the jumper, no good. Ball still loose. Picked up by Sadler. Ball still dribble around. Campbell picks it up. Good job by the JV player coming in off the bench. 5 minutes to go in the game. Kaplinger in the corner. Fakes, drives, jumper, good. 54-42. 4:50 left to go in the game. East Clinton down by 4 possessions. They need to get some stops and make a run here. Fentress over to Gillette. Gillette to Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant to Sadler. Sadler back to Gillette. They're going to hold the ball, run as much time as they can.
Move. Smart move.
They're making East Clinton come out and play man. Stuyvesant driving, no good. Ball loose. It's going to go to East Clinton.
Yep.
Good job there, defense right there, not giving up. Luttrell coming back in the game.
Back in the game for Barnes. Barnes does have 3 fouls. Almost picked up his 4th here a couple minutes ago, but they called it on Campbell instead. Snow bring the ball up court. There's still time if
that's just 4 possessions.
Yeah, they're going to have to make some threes. Or
three-pointer by Kaplinger. God! That one was good. Almost hit the top of the basket, but it didn't. Now it's a 3-possession game. 4 minutes to go. 54-45.
They got to have some stops. That's the nice thing about the three-pointer. I mean, you can get back in the game fairly quick.
The luck of the Irish on that shot. Stuyvesant goes down low. Utrecht Almost got trapped. Gillette picks it up, gives it back to Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant to Fentress. Still playing man is the Astros.
Oh, you got to. You're behind. You got to play man.
Santoro, Gillette goes up, no good, too short. Utrecht gets the rebound, gets it blocked, but it's going to be a foul against Luttrell. That's his first.
Not a bad foul.
Team's ninth.
He was going to make it anyhow, so you might as well make him go to the line.
2 shots upcoming for Luttrell. Or not Luttrell, Utrecht. All these names sound alike.
What's that?
All the names kind of have that same end to them.
Yep.
2 shots for Utrecht. First one, good. Second one for Utrecht is no good. Rebounded by Kaplinger. Back to a 10-point game, 55-45, 3:20 to go. Kaplinger to Snow. Snow to Campbell. Campbell cross court. Kaplinger back to Snow. Snow back to Campbell. Falcons still in zone. Bad pass is going to be a backcourt violation. Need to get those passes reined in.
Oh, it's been bad this second half. They've had a lot of turnovers. Of course, I don't know how much this Campbell's played. Obviously, he looks a little nervous because looks like mainly a reserve player.
Yeah, he's on JV.
I just wonder if does he shoot the 3 well? Is that why he's in there maybe?
I don't know. He didn't shoot very many of them during the JV game. Stuyvesant gets fouled, I think, by Kaplinger.
Yep.
34. Levi Luttrell, his second, team's 10. Stuyvesant will be shooting 2, and the Falcons will be shooting 2 the rest of the way out.
Yep, there's so much contact there, they could have called on 2 or 3 different guys.
Stuyvesant's first is short, no good. 2:59 left to go in this ball game, a 10-point lead for the Falcons. Second one is good. 56-45. Barnes coming back in for Luttrell.
Stuyvesant's got 9 by my count.
A lot of fans starting to get up and leave here.
Yep, there's been some people heading toward the exits.
Still plenty of time, and then there's going to be a foul, and that's going to be a 1-on-1 for Clyde Snow. Number 21, Gillette, charged with the foul. That's his first, team 7th. Snow with the bonus. Front end, no good. Rebounded by
He's
Fentress.
having a hard night.
Yeah.
If he'd have made half his shots, East Clinton's right in this thing.
Yes, they are. It's an 11-point game, 2:45 to go.
He's just struggling.
Fentress dribbling. Snow almost had that one stolen away. Utrecht inside, goes up, gives it to Sadler. No good. Rebounded by Fentress. And that was either going to be an up and down or a foul. It's going to be a foul.
On 30.
That's Kaplinger's 4th.
That's his 4th.
Team's 10 still. Fentress shooting 2.
2 shots.
First one, no good. Second shot for Fentress is good. 12-point game, 57-45, 2:30 left to go in this one.
Fentress got 9 on the night.
Clinton-Massie looking to have their 8th win of the season to end it. East Clinton trying to snap a 9-game losing streak. Santoro steals it away, coast to coast, no good. Rebounded by Kaplinger. They have to take some threes and quick. Moskal inside. Barnes gets fouled. There's 2 shots coming.
Those Clinton-Massie teams coming out a little bit more on fire. I tell you, they're going after the ball more. They're playing tighter defense.
Number 11, Fentress, charged with his 3rd. Team's 8th. 2 shots for Moskal. For Barnes.
Work for everything.
Right. Barnes hits the first one. Second shot for Barnes is up and good. Sadler ended up on the floor.
Barnes got 7 on the night. And we got a 10-point ball game with 2 minutes left to play here at the barn at Lee's Creek.
Utrecht to Stuyvesant. Trap, ball's loose. Picked back up by Utrecht, and there's going to be a foul.
Got to reach.
I think on
Snow.
either Snow or Campbell. Snow.
Yeah.
His second. 2 shots coming for Utrecht.
Yep. Well, and that's not a bad thing. Even though they're shooting 2, you got to foul them. I mean, that's the only way you're going to get back into this thing.
First one good.
You got to save that. You got to save that time.
Second one good as well. Back to a 12-point game. 59-47. 1:56 remaining. Made them both.
Yeah, I got him.
Snow to Kaplinger. Kaplinger back to Snow. Campbell on the wing. Throws it cross court. He throws it into the stands. Duck and cover over there.
Dang. Just a little bit high on that throw.
Just a little bit. Yeah, it's a baseball reference, isn't it? Yeah, Euchre.
Just a little bit high on that.
Wild thing.
Yep.
Santoro gets it knocked out of his hands. Ball stays with Massey.
59-47, a minute 39, and I think I hear the arias starting in the background. Of course, riding away with Dave, he'd say it's already over.
Santoro with the layup, no good. Pulled down by Fentress, who takes that one off the glass, and that one's good. Snow brings it up, 61-47. Snow got a stolen.
Away.
And Kaplinger's going to get his 5th, and that's going to be it for Kaplinger.
Yep.
Ashton's foul. Number 30, Caleb Kaplinger.
Luttrell coming in for Kaplinger. He fouls out.
Well, for a game at half that was 29-26, I don't know what Massey's coach said to him at halftime, but whatever it was, it worked.
Utrecht hits the first one.
He's got 9 tonight. 9 seems to be the popular number tonight.
Does it? Second one, good as well. Gillette coming back into the game for the Falcons. And Tyler Sweet coming in also for Campbell. 63-47, 1:22 left to go. As East Clinton brings the ball up to court.
Massey
Floyd.
sitting in a 2-3.
They've been in a 2-3 all night.
Off and on, yeah.
Floyd goes up by himself, no good. Rebound pulled back down by Utrecht.
1 minute left to go in the contest.
And that one tipped in the air. Utrecht pulls it down, gives it to Santero. Stuyvesant, 50 seconds. Driving, goes up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Utrecht. He's going to dribble it back out, and a foul against Floyd. That's going to be Floyd's third.
I'll tell you that Utrecht's a horse.
Yeah, he is.
He's not real tall, but he's got some strength. Several of these Massey boys that play football, because they've got, I mean, they're not near as big as Wilmington.
No.
But you can just tell that they've spent a lot of time in the weight room.
First one for Utrecht is up and good.
That's what Jeremy Yankee needs to do here as the new head football coach.
Bulk him up.
He needs to get him. He needs to, if East Clinton's going to be competitive in this league, they got to start getting beefed up. I mean, Massey did it. There's no reason East Clinton can't do it. You got to put in the work, though.
Sunk them both. 65-47. 18 points here with 35 seconds to go. Snow going to pull up with a 3. No good.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story all night. He just hasn't been hitting. That's too bad.
Yep. That one.
Maybe tomorrow night he can turn it on against the Paint Valley Bearcats.
Yep. The last SCOL conference game.
Tomorrow's not. It's non-league tomorrow.
Nope. So tonight was the last SCOL game.
Yeah, tomorrow's not. It's a non-league.
Utrecht fouled by Snow. That's just his third.
Paint Valley's from the SVC, which is a nice little conference also. They have all the Ross County schools in this conference and one Pickaway County school, Westfall. But Adena, Uniota, Zane Trace, Southeastern, Huntington, Paint Valley, all of them except Chillicothe, because Chillicothe's in SCOL. But,
first one by Utrecht, good. He's making them when they count.
That's a nice. It's a nice league. Again, no big or long trips anywhere for the most part.
I know someone who plays for Zane Trace. Football.
Do you?
Second one good. 20-point game with 10.9 left. Clyde Snow brings the ball up, gives it off to Floyd. Floyd with a three. That one's good by Floyd. If they would have had those a little sooner, may be a different story.
You know what?
And that's going to be it.
He didn't even shoot the second half, and he was the leading scorer going into halftime 4.
Our final score this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Clinton-Massie 67, East Clinton 50. East Clinton drops its 10th straight game following the 6 and 15. Clinton-Massie going to 8 and 13 on the season. 20-point spread in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, Massey put on 20, and East Clinton only scored 12. So I'll tell you, the first quarter scores 13-13. Everything was looking good. East Clinton even had a halftime lead, 29-26.
What do you got as by way of final stats for us here this evening, Charlie?
Right. I'm just going to go down the list.
All right,
here.
that's fine.
Snow, he ended up with 9 points and 3 fouls. Cole Floyd had 13. And, yeah, he didn't even make a bucket, I don't think, until that last
three-pointer.
He had 10 in the first half. Wyatt Floyd didn't score tonight. Livingston had 5. And Kaplinger had 10. He fouled out also the game. And Barnes, he had 7. And then Moskell had 5. Now for the victorious Clinton-Massie Falcons, Stuyverson had 9. Santoro had 9. Sadler, who kind of was quiet, well, he was quieted down because his points were the first
half was most of his points.
And he had 12. Utrecht come alive the second half.
Yeah, he did. Hit a lot of free throws.
And yeah, he had 14.
Leading scorer.
Yeah, and Collett had 4. Fentress had 11. And Greathouse had 8. So no one fouled out for the Falcons. Only one fouled out for East Clinton, and that was Kaplinger. I'll tell you, it was a really good game for, I don't know, 2.5 quarters.
Right.
And then
second half, Massey was a totally different team.
Massey just took over, yeah, which Massey took over, and East Clinton just kind of come out flat, it seemed like.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they were happy to be where they were and then realized, they had another half to play. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
It seemed like their attitude anyhow. Well, tell them about tomorrow, AJ.
All right, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we got a doubleheader for you live on CampusNation.com, the Sports Animal. Your home for high school and college sports, as we'll have women's college basketball coming your way live from Fred Risk Arena at Herman Court starting at 2:45 as they'll be taking on the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. And then tomorrow night we'll also be here live at East Clinton High School as East Clinton will be taking on Paint Valley tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. here back at East Clinton High School in Lees Creek. Don't forget, check out our website. We'll be adding a Covington Buccaneers channel to our website as we'll be following. We'll be following the Covington Buccaneers wrestling team through the Division III sectionals, district, and state this season, as well as all the other Division III teams from the Southwest Division and throughout the state. Sectionals kicks off February 27th, 28th, live from Sidney Lehman. Also on March 6th and 7th, we'll have the Division III Southwest Districts from Hobart Arena in Troy, followed by state the 12th through the 14th of March. As I just was telling everyone, we are going to be adding a Covington Buccaneer channel to our website here shortly.
That's right. And we're going to be, I want to get together with the AD over at Clinton-Massie. We want to start doing some more Massey stuff. They're going to have a great baseball team. Mr. Fentress back there was telling me
Three-sport team.
Yeah.
Or three-sport guy. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
That's his dad back there.
Right, that's his dad.
He went to, he's an East Clinton grad.
Right, yeah, and we were talking on and off during the game, but he was sitting behind me as I was working the camera, and didn't say anything about you other than who's that big guy down there that doesn't.
They're not used to seeing me because they know me from band. They don't. Yeah, when I was there at East Clinton, I played baseball, played golf, coached baseball here for several years. Never coached basketball here.
You know, if you can't play football, you golf, right?
I like golf. I haven't played in 4 or 5 years, but I was pretty decent at one time.
Yeah.
Well, sitting down here is real good golf.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, check out our doubleheader tomorrow starting at 2:45 on campusnation.com with women's college basketball, followed by high school basketball at 7:15 again here from Lee's Creek, Ohio at East Clinton High School. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this evening you have been watching high school basketball live on campusnation.com. Your final score one more time was Clinton-Massie 60, East Clinton 47, I believe.
Right, and don't forget, we'll be back here tomorrow night. So stay tuned. We go to Wilmington College tomorrow, and we'll be back in East Clinton tomorrow night. Charlie, you're going to be with us?
I think so, yes, yes. I'll be here.
All right, that's right, yeah.
Sadler, by the way, the big, tall, 6'6" kid for Massey, Phil Larrick, I know just were talking, he said he's not sure of the school, but he's going to a Division II school in West Virginia to play ball.
Cool.
Okay.
So
cool.
That's what I figured. I mean, well, he's just, he's got skills. He brought the ball up court. He's tall enough. He gets a lot of rebounds. He just, he's an all-around player. He's just not a one, what do they call that, a five-tool player sort of. Good defense, good offense, hustles. So.
Well, I'm AJ Ganger for Charlie Hargrave and Rick Phillips. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Go Astros. Go.